Welcome to our day in my life as a part-time baker/student. This is me going to my 7 a.m. shift, and it was kind of bright outside, but it was still a little bit dark. But when I arrive, I go ahead and go upstairs because that's where my department is most of the time. And then I just take off my jacket, put on my apron, and just start getting ready, get everything I need for the shift, like the apron, towel. And then I just wanted to show you guys the sunrise and all that. And then I go ahead and wash my hands, so we clean. And then after that, I have a few minutes before my shift and just enjoy my breakfast, which I usually don't do, but I wanted to include that today. And then I go ahead and start scooping out cookies. So I scooped out like maybe 180 cookies, yeah, and they had to go into the sugar. And once that was done, I went ahead and washed the dishes that I had the cookies in, and then I scooped out more cookies. Now these ones I scooped out like 300 cookies, and yes, this takes a long time. Literally every cookie takes around an hour, or some do take even a little bit longer because there are very many cookies to scoop out and the dough can be sticky and all that, so it does take time. But once I was done, I put away the cookies in saran wrap and put them in the freezer. These are the croissants my friend was doing, and I go ahead and start making the chocolate babka/cinnamon babka. We did start with the cinnamon ones, and we had to do like 150 babkas. So babka is like a milk bread with a filling that you bake into a loaf. But yeah, that's me doing all of the babkas that I had to do right before my break, and that's how it was looking. And then after that, my colleague continued to do her part, and I went and ate lunch. I sat outside because it gets too warm in the bakery, and that's me seeing the train go over my job. And then after break, I did continue to do the babkas. This time we were doing just a chocolate, and we do scale the dough to a certain amount that we need, so they are all equal, and then we roll them out at the filling as I explained before. And yeah, just keep doing the process until we had 150 of each. Once the babkas were ready, or milk breaks, we put them in the saran wrap and put them in the freezer because they were for the next day to bake. So we have to wrap them up really tightly and put them away in the freezer so they're not puff up. I then started to clean up the station that we were working on, me and my colleague, but then she was doing the dishes. And yeah, I just cleaned up the whole thing with sanitizer water and a towel, and yeah. After cleaning the station, I swept the floor as well, and then we went ahead and make the boxes for packaging later for the orders that we had for that next day. We just like to do this the days before, so the next day it's ready and everything is already packed. We had to do like over 25 boxes, and yeah. Once the boxes were done, we started to pack up the orders that go to different areas, and we did pack up the muffins and the cookies. We did not pack up the loaves yet just because we wanted them to be baked the same day so they are fresh, but the other stuff was already done and ready to be sent off the next day. I then went over and helped my colleague with topping some of the loaves that she was doing, and I also helped her even them out, most of them, and we did put those in the freezer once that was done. And then I went ahead and started to do some meringue cookies, which were put on candy cans, and then we topped them over with candy cans. You guys will see very soon. did pipe out over like 200 meringue cookies, and that's how they were looking. And then I headed home when I was done. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.